This is the Manley 2 preamp by Universal Audio, right? Emulation and recreation of the modern classic by Manley 2 preamp. This has the one cool thing that this preamp adds is negative feedback, and negative feedback adds certain changes in the harmonic content, in the transient design of the sound, and also adds clipping as well, and of course saturation if you overdo it, or if you use it a bit over the top, it can add some nice saturation and distortion, right? So it has line preamp and mic preamp here. The line preamp doesn't add attenuation to the audio. The line preamp adds attenuation to the audio. The mic preamp doesn't add attenuation to the audio, so expect an increase in volume with the mic preamp, right? The line, you don't notice any changes. Also, the mic preamp, it's connected to this pad, right? If you have the line, you cannot use the pad. The mic preamp does have the pad active. Just a decrease of 20 decibels in volume, because it can get pretty crazy, right? So there it is. Also, we have a high-pass filter, very musical high-pass filter. To the left is off, in the center is 80 Hertz high-pass filter, and 120 high-pass filter all the way to the right, this switch that we have. The polarity as well, we can flip the phase. And this XFMR is a transformer, right? It's a transformer character. If it's an output, it's off. If it's an input, it adds that transformer extra character. The negative feedback starts to add when you start to use this gain, right? Which will add that negative feedback, that transient shaping, that clipping, and also changes in the harmonic content. It will push things forward in a very musical way, and you have the output to compensate, right? But it will add a very cool, of course, one thing that I always like to do with preamps is driving the input a lot to have some musical saturation, and decreasing the output to compensate, right? And this can be done in this plugin I'm going to show you in a moment. It is worth mentioning that this gain, the negative feedback, it's added when it's positive, right? 55, 60 decibels. When it's negative, it's clean, all right? So very musical preamp. Let's use it on drums first. I'm going to use the mic preamp here. It will add some loudness. Okay. It is worth mentioning that this type of character, it's very subtle, right? That's why I like to drive things further here in the input, to add some more character, to get to know the character of preamps. So let me increase here. Decrease the output to compensate, and increase the negative feedback. Before. You have a bit of punch. The loudness is relatively the same. You have the things a bit forward in the mix with this. And it's not a volume thing, it's a thing about transience, about saturation, about clipping as well. But it's very subtle, right? Let me use a line now. Before. Before and after. right? And one thing that I like to do is drive the negative feedback here. Let me increase, let me activate the pad of -20 decibels and drive the input, but be careful with the output, right? Because the volume can increase a lot and it's gonna be with some saturation. There it is. Notice the snare before, after. Of course, I am making things over the top here. Nice. It will be cool to have like a mix knob to blend maybe 50% of this saturated signal. Let's go back a bit. Before, a bit compressed and saturated, but very mild. Pushes things forward, right? Of course, it changes the behavior of the dynamics, the transients. Before. Okay. Let's also use it on vocals. Let's use the mic preamp here on vocals. Let's add negative feedback, and I'm going to use the pad just to take care of the output so it's not overloading.
Snow starts falling.
Before.
Snow starts falling.
So it's louder, so let me deactivate the pad.
Snow starts falling.
That's why the pad is very useful for that -20 decibels decrease.
Snow starts falling.
Before. I'm sorry. With the plugin on.
Snow starts falling.
Without it.
Snow starts falling.
More transparent, less compressed, and this with the plugin on.
Snow starts falling.
You can see the dynamics. Less dynamics, right?
Snow starts falling.
Off.
Grounded, frozen.
Let's put it here. On.
Grounded, frozen.
More detail, right? It's subtle, but you have more detail.
Grounded, frozen.
Before.
Grounded, frozen.
It's very subtle, but let's add some cool saturation here on vocals.
Grounded, frozen.
Okay, let's add more input.
Grounded, frozen.
Okay.
Grounded,
Clean.
frozen.
30.
Grounded, frozen.
This plugin has an 80% off only for some days until October 25th. Only $29 for this cool preamp, tube preamp plugin. And remember that in any purchase you get a free plugin of your choice here at Plugin Boutique. The choices can be random beat surfing or the 7 deadly snares by beat surfing as well.